poppin'? It's your girl Zen, and if you don't know what this video about, then you better read that title again. Period. What's up, Zen gang? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. As y'all can see by that title and that thumbnail, we back at it again with another episode recap. We are recapping episode 3 of Team Mom Family Reunion. So before we get into this video, make sure y'all hit that like button, make sure y'all subscribe, and turn on those post notifications so you know when your girls then upload a new video. And without further ado, let's get into this video. Alright y'all, so for today's snack, we got some pickles and hot Cheetos. Just ate out my hot Cheetos. And I was literally saving my chips for this video. He talking about it's some more in here. It's 5 chips. The hell I'm gonna do with 5 chips for a whole hour episode? These bitches finna be gone in the first 3 minutes. Golly. Let me get the episode pulled up. Alright, so the title of this episode is Time to Get Naked. Damn, they getting a little spicy on this episode. That episode we're talking about less moan. Or some other shit like that.
I went through it last night, me and Jade. I didn't bore. I got stuck. I bawled like a baby. So much of my past that I can't get out of my head that I'm so ashamed of. Like my drug usage and everything that I put you through.
Maybe you shouldn't drink because you work so hard on your sobriety that having a couple drinks probably makes you feel like I'm doing what I used to do.
These past couple days, I defend myself. I'm not showing up like I should be. She does so much, bro. Like, she's the one planning this whole wedding. I need to cater to her. But make me do some self-reflecting. What was I doing different since I've been out here that I don't normally do back home? Come on, man. Yeah. Still, yeah. I'm like, why do I not feel like me? Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, it was me just, we're on vacation. Wow, you could probably have a couple drinks. A couple drinks turn into a couple more. Another day of day drinking, and I didn't like how I felt. So I'm just, I gotta cut myself off.
Sean struggled with substance abuse before, so I feel like the alcohol thing is kind of triggering him, but I think it's a good thing he's taking.
So Sean, he was like a drug addict, and he went to treatment, well, like rehab, and he like been sober or whatever. But I guess on this trip he been doing a lot of drinking, but he didn't go to rehab for drinking. He went to rehab for some other stuff, so he can drink. But he said on this trip, I guess he been drinking a little too much, and when he drank, it make him feel like it bring him back in his thoughts. You know, that he feel like he doing the wrong thing, that is triggering him from how he was back in the day. So he feel like he should cut the drinking out during the trip because it's triggering him. Which is good that he can, you know, control himself or whatever. So I think that's good for him.
Did you practice your moaning exercises? I'd have to say we did. Zach was ready. I feel warm on my face. Feels like it's about to explode. Like I feel like there's so much pressure and swelling inside my face. After the fight last night, I'm really frustrated with Sean, and now I woke up this morning feeling super sick. I think my body, there's stress, there's anxiety. We have the house stuff, the wedding, all of this stuff me and Sean were talking about and working on. It was heavy.
Yeah, there's so smaller.
I know, I don't know why. Right before I flew out here, I basically had viral pneumonia, so I'm on all kinds of medication.
Hold on. Hold the fuck on. This bitch said before she came on the trip, she got viral pneumonia. You should stay your ass home. Because I'd be pissed if I get your viral pneumonia, baby. Ain't that contagious like COVID? Like, if you got pneumonia, you should stay there home.
Coming back, and I feel like I can't get out of bed.
Medic has to come see her, and I feel bad because she's going through it. Until the virus works itself herself out. She's gonna feel it. The fact that we are out of the country weeks before we're getting married is a huge stressor. So I definitely have some things I need to work on before the big day. But right now, Jane's health is a priority, and as long as she's not feeling good, I'm gonna be right there by her side for anything she needs.
The medic said I definitely need to chill. My body is exhausted. I don't want to miss any of this trip, but I need to sleep, get some hydration, and take it easy today.
They have me going crazy lack of faith.
She can't really breathe, so I'm just gonna be taking care of her today.
I think that Jade is under so much stress right now. Stress from wedding planning. They're trying to sell their house. I'm sure last night wasn't great for them.
This just sounds like a bunch of mumbo goddamn jumbo to me.
And I just feel really bad that she's not feeling good.
I'm already out of chips, y'all.
I see you. I see worse.
God damn. This shit ain't there but 5 seconds.
To the beach and seeing these huge blocks. I'm like, what in the heck are we doing now? And who made these giant blocks? And where can I get some? While we know that every couple has their own individual issues, there are major themes that happen with every couple, no matter where you live, how old you are, that will show up again and again.
And the issues that you'll be working on here are the building blocks of your relationship. So what you will see behind us are 16 blocks, 8 issues for each person. You're going to come up and you're going to rank the issues in your relationship from the least important issues to the most important issue that you are here to work on.
Alright, so the exercise that they're about to do today is they got these fat blocks with words on them. So basically they got to pick up 8 blocks and put them in order from like their weaknesses in their relationships to like the, what's the word? I guess the strengths in their relationship. So that's what they're going to do each couple.
The thunder is going off, and I want to run and hide. My heart stopped a little bit with that thunder. I don't like the noise, and I'm getting freaked out.
Commitment, solid base. Hey, all right. So far, totally matching. And back, your number 1 issue is intimacy. Interesting. We do have a good sex life, but it doesn't just revolve around sex. Intimacy has a way broader, just goal. And I don't think sex is it. I think we
So
have.
are we intimate when we have sex?
Yeah, there's a lot.
Only one issue remains.
Communication is just one of those things. It's never going to be 100% perfect at communicating, so there's always room for improvement.
Clearly. Cory and Taylor, it's your turn. You're up.
Great job.
Just looking at Taylor's tower right now, I'm like, okay, we aren't that far off, right? We're starting off good. Trust.
Taylor puts trust at the top. No surprise there.
I just feel like I have to forgive him for what he did to me at the beginning of a relationship.
Trust, number 1.
Trust is up there?
Yeah.
Wait, why did we say trust is up? Cory, why is trust at the top for you?
Because I was at 5 years ago. Taylor doesn't trust me because I cheated on her 5 years ago. And I regret it every day. She doesn't trust me.
I heard Taylor that it's coming out here. I don't know if everybody here knew about the cheating. And I think now that the cheating has been put on the table, it just brings up all those past emotions for Taylor. I can understand why it'd be hard for her to forgive him, though. I wouldn't be able to stay with him if he were to cheat on me. I completely understand now why trust is her number 1.
Y'all know my theory. I think that nigga still cheating when he be going on the channel. Y'all know MTV be covering up for their fans.
Cory reveals that he cheated on Taylor 5 years ago. I'm sitting back like, I respect Taylor's feelings, but I also feel for Cory. I mean, 5 years is a long time to be in the doghouse over a mistake like that.
Hell no.
That happened today. Divorce.
Yeah.
Absolutely. No. She still has not forgiven me something that happened 5 years ago.
It's just the way you say that.
Yeah.
That tone of voice.
Yeah.
Feel that? I hear like a little bit of rationalizing and almost explaining.
He's trying to convince.
Explaining it away,
Yeah.
right?
In terms of trust, I feel like Cory just wants me to get over it because it happened so long ago. Yes, it was 5 years ago, but I'm not over it yet, and I feel like it's not something we've worked through yet. Cory, were you surprised at what Taylor put?
No.
You think she hasn't forgiven you?
No, she hasn't.
Cory has to realize cheating can be really hard to work through, and I feel like he just doesn't have the proper tools to work through it right now by himself. somebody breaks your trust like that.
It's just like this roadblock in a relationship that you can't get over. What I'm learning is just, I need to do the best I can do to make sure to rebuild that trust between me and Taylor, because right now it's dragging us down like an anchor.
Well, I think this also goes hand in hand with your commitment issue.
I've been committed to you for 6 years.
Yeah, but you can't progress.
I mean, the only progression from here is like marriage.
Right. I don't feel secure with Cory without a ring because I feel like that just shows his level of commitment to me. Just not sure if we're fully there yet. Or he's fully there yet.
So she want to get married. She want a ring on her finger because she feel like that's going to show that Cory is committed. But little Miss Taylor, a ring ain't going to stop no nigga from cheating. You just going to be married and getting cheated on. And that's even worse. Especially when your expectations was that you thought the nigga was going to be faithful or committed because you got a ring on your finger. He can give you that ring tomorrow. And then the day after he give you that ring, he be in somebody's DM. So the girl don't be in a rush. If he's showing you signs he ain't committed, you better take them signs. I know that's your man, but
It's not even that I think he's going to do something to me. It's just like, it's lingers for me. I am glad that Cory hasn't proposed to Taylor yet. They have a lot of work to do, and I feel like that's more important right now. If you want to marry him and he wants to marry you, it'll always be there. But let's work on ourselves first and each other as a couple and then move forward.
That's why I'm so excited to be here, is because we get time to ourselves, and it's like, let's make sure that that love is still going strong.
We're over budget on the wedding. A lot of my money is Sean's.
these people went over budget on their wedding. $45,000. That's over budget. How much was the goddamn budget?
Just have fun with everybody.
Ain't no way. $45,000, baby. We traveling around the world. We going to countries we didn't even know existed.
Investing in this home, so we're going to have to accept their offer. I want Sean to help. I want him to pick up some of that slack because it's a lot to do.
Well, girl, if you want him to pick up some slack, you got to communicate that with him. Let him know what you may need help with. Because sometimes men be in Delulu land and they don't be knowing what the hell be going on 9 times out of 10 or 8 times out of 10. So he may not know what's going on. He may not be used to doing stuff like that. So if you need some help, then be like, hey, can you go do this? Can you go do that for me while I handle this, X, Y, and Z? Get him some tasks to complete. Like, don't just sit around and complain that you're doing everything, but you're not expressing you need help with everything. Like,
I'm not happy right now. So Mackenzie and Josh, they're divorced. So Mackenzie was on Teen Mom and she was married to Josh, which was a total mess, to say the least. They are no longer together. And you remember when we met up with them before and I was like, this doesn't seem like, they don't seem okay being high school sweethearts. And I don't feel like it's as glorious as people make it out to be like, oh, you've been together since you're 16, and then you're like, oh yeah, we have.
I was actually surprised that she got away from him because she felt very attached to him. So I'm kind of glad that she broke away.
I know she's like in a new relationship, and I guess she's really happy with this guy. And I hope she is for her own sake, So when Cheyenne and Jade set up this reunion, we always invite everybody. Mackenzie reached out to me and said that she is coming with her new boyfriend. And I think working with the coaches will be great for her to help her heal and move on, because I'm sure she has a lot of trauma from her ex. But I hope Cheyenne would be okay, because you know what I mean? Like, Cheyenne and Mackenzie went through some things in the past, and it all stemmed from Mackenzie using a derogatory term. When Cheyenne spoke about it, I feel like then people dragged her into it more than what she should have been dragged into. I would like to talk to Cheyenne and just say, how do you feel about her coming?
I think that's Cheyenne's podium to speak on. Mackenzie, I think this is a place that she can work on herself, get educated, apologize, take accountability with Cheyenne.
Hopefully Cheyenne and her can have another conversation. It's been pretty drama-free this whole entire time, and I would like to keep it that way. And I do not want Cheyenne to be blindsided at all. And I'm excited to see Mackenzie. We got gift baskets for each of the couples to spice things up in the bedroom for people. I figure we'd have a party, like a lingerie party.
Like a sexy party.
You know, get people out of their comfort zones.
Well, I have no comfort zone.
So when Cheyenne and Jade set up this reunion, they asked each couple to plan an activity. Tyler and I have the best intimacy out of all the couples here, so we want to set up like a lingerie party. Everyone's taking a nap right now, and that's not what this trip is about. And who knows, maybe it will spark some intimacy with other couples. It may be a good opportunity to rip the Band-Aid off and tell Cheyenne that Mac is coming. Me and Ty are doing a party tonight. It's a lingerie party. Does this go in your butt? Yeah, my butt's like, this isn't going in my ass. Sorry.
That shit beautiful.
I'm scared. Is this necessary? No. I mean, maybe, but no. Not here, not now. So we're having a lingerie party tonight. I know Jade's not feeling the best, but we got you guys little gifts.
Jade is not feeling too good tonight, so I think I'm gonna have to pass on the lingerie party. Dang it.
I never do laundry. I'm just like not that confident anymore. I'm feeling a little uncomfortable because I have a mommy buddy. It's different from how it used to be. I think I'm trying to get used to it.
I got a mama belly too.
And if you don't love me for that, the way that I am, then that's your loss. You know what I mean?
My
Like,
shit hanging down low
Cory's
too.
outfit is not going to fit his body. I'm just going to throw that out there.
They won't put mine on. Oh, y'all look.
Nobody wants to see it. And like, Cory's outfit is not going to fit his body. I'm just going to throw that out there.
Look at awesome.
Nobody wants to see a hairy butt. I wasn't planning on seeing Cory's ass this trip. I was planning on him making himself an ass, but that was it.
They can have a lingerie party.
We're about to have like a romance seance. We've been doing some intense emotional, so let's do some intimate, like have some fun, let loose.
We are getting sexy tonight.
Gotta get things moving and grooving in this house.
I've always wanted a team
It looks like a sex dungeon. Where's Taylor, Cory?
Upstairs getting ready.
She gonna come down in some sexy lingerie? I think the couple that needs the lingerie party the most is Cory and Taylor. I know that Taylor is a bit more reserved.
Should I go get her? I'm gonna go get her.
Yeah, go get her. After what happened today, I hope she doesn't let it dictate the rest of her night.
Today was heavy at the workshop, and I know that this really isn't Taylor's thing, but I want her to feel comfortable. Yeah, there she is. I want her to be able to relax and enjoy herself, let go a little bit. I brought you some strawberries with chocolate. I brought you a glass of champagne.
I kind of feel a little uncomfortable.
You doing good though?
Yeah, fine.
Okay, good.
Cory's doing a good job at making me feel good about myself. Hey guys! It's cute. Nighty. That's a cute nighty. Oh, I want another margarita. I know, me too. Taylor, smile. Cory, we're at the lingerie party. Before things get too wild, I think now is the perfect time to bring it up to Cheyenne about Mackenzie coming. So Cheyenne, I know you and Jade put this trip together and invited everybody. Well, I just heard from Mackenzie, and she is coming, and she's bringing her new boyfriend. How do you feel about it? Oh, Mackenzie, it's been 2 years since I've spoken to Mackenzie, and I was really okay with leaving all that in the past. I'm not really sure how I feel.
She coming?
How is her new black boyfriend?
Oh. She talking about her new black boyfriend, but if she would have mentioned some shit about black, then she would have been mad and all in her feelings. Like, why make that comment? Were you mad that girl got a black boyfriend? Like,
What it was is Mackenzie made the comments online. I had nothing to do with her comments online at all. She asked if she could call me because apparently I was the only black person that she knew. Okay, I probably talked to her for an hour. She didn't know anything about segregation. She didn't know anything about like Jim Crow. She didn't know anything. But I broke so many things down to her, and I really felt like at the end of the conversation, it worked.
between
Not an
Mackenzie and
angry
Cheyenne. I just didn't know the details of it. So now hearing the details of it, I'm just like, wow, like this got way more crazy than people even realize. Like there's no excuse for that kind of behavior at all.
So I was just like into the conversation for me. But I did a tweet, and my tweet said that ignorance is pervasive, meaning there's ignorance everywhere, and that's all I was saying. She took offense to that and felt like I said that she was being ignorant, which I was. Like,
Yeah,
I will say, I mean, definitely calling her out. And from there, it just kind of went downhill. She sent me a message, and she was upset that I called her ignorant. She feels like she's not ignorant, and I said, like, I do not accept your white tears. She took that and was like, it went crazy. She went on live and started crying and was like, I just did all these things to make amends. And the next day, people were calling my parents' business. Someone called Ryder's school. There was a white woman who came to my house and was like, I'm upset with what you did to Mackenzie. And became dangerous.
Bro, what the?
I saw what
He doing too
the
much.
whole battle with her.
This shit ain't even out. This story ain't even that goddamn juicy.
Scary and dangerous
The
situation.
way he reacted.
You know, kids just
Oh.
needs to do the work. She needs to learn from it. Not look for shot at
Oh
teacher.
my god.
It's been 2 years since all that, and I'm just gonna pray that she's grown since that experience.
Yeah. You know, like I've talked to her, you know, like her and I've reached out to her like when her mom passed and all the stuff was going on with Josh and stuff. And like I truly don't feel like she's doing it to be cruel. And I do know that the past like year and a half she did major like tons of therapy, worked a lot on herself.
The thing about Mackenzie is like I don't feel like she's got an evil bone in her body, but at the same time, you gotta take accountability. Cheyenne is very much about like giving people grace. Will she maybe want to confront her about some things? Maybe. To be honest, like if she walked in, will I be like, hey girl, what's up? No. But am I gonna be like, it's on? No. Like, but if she said, hey, let's sit down and have a conversation, I'm open. 2 years ago, I would say that Mackenzie did not understand the power of her words. I hope now she does.
Hey, to a successful audience, everybody have the best sex of their life tonight.
One thing we can all agree on: we're here to better ourselves. We want to be there for our women, right? We'll do anything for you. Oh God, yeah.
Hi guys, I'm from Colombia. What is it?
They got them finna eat a bug.
Corona was hormiga. What?
They finna eat a bug.
The bartender comes out with damn insects.
Omega coronas in English.
This thing looks fat. Like if you bite it, you don't pop in your mouth.
What do they do?
They're supposed to
Oh.
make your. You guys know what that means.
That man talking about the bug supposed to make your thing home. That man lie like fuck trying to get them fucking the damn bug. Cory eating a bunch of them.
Nasty.
So
Ew.
apparently these ants are an aphrodisiac. So
It's time to get naked.
Oh no. He done jumped in the pool naked. They jumping in the pool naked. Oh my god.
I think we all need to go to bed.
They all drunk. Yeah, everybody drunk.
Last night we went
Look
hard.
at her hair.
A little too hard. We have 3 kids at home. We don't drink like this anymore.
Everybody got hungover.
Oh my God, yeah, bro. Oh, good morning. You feel better? Okay, well, a little bit.
I'm finally feeling more of myself. I feel like I have more energy. My cough isn't as bad. I'm not 100%, but the medic says I'm not contagious, and I'm way happier with how I'm feeling today than I was before.
Okay, she said her pneumonia not contagious. So, I guess she's free to cough around here now.
Me missing out on all the guys' butt cheeks was not a downer. I'm sure there was a lot of hairy asses that I missed. Totally okay with that. We can't party like this. So me and Sean today are doing our private couple session with Dr. Mike. Right before.
Alright, so now it's time for Jade and Sean's individual couple session with the therapist.
I got really sick. Me and Sean had a big disagreement. glad I'm feeling better because at this point, I think we both understand that we need this session with Dr. Mike, and there's some things we really need to iron out.
Jade, what is it that you need from Sean? So Sean, what I need from you is...
Sean, what I need from you is to let me play a more traditional role in our marriage. I want you to be more of the man. I want you to be more assertive. I want you to handle more things. My friend that works at Costco, and she said they were starting to hire. Have you been looking?
Yeah, things don't happen overnight.
Yeah, I just want you to start furthering your life more, you know?
Yeah, this is the plan.
I feel like I've been doing a lot, and I want you to do a lot too.
She's always been the type to want something done right, do it yourself. You know what I mean? She's never really had that safety net of, okay, I can let him do it because he'll take care of it. So
Yeah.
I feel like I could definitely take a bunch of that off of her if she would allow me to.
And how about you? What is your intention? What is it that you need?
Jade, what I need from you is to give me some of that load. I see you
Yeah.
stressing out all day, every day, worrying, going to 100 miles a minute, and I feel like I can take some of that off of you if you'd let me.
And our moaning exercise, that was really hard for you. Tell me about that.
Yeah, it was really hard for me because I had told myself it was okay if I wanted to have a few drinks, and it made me feel like I was not myself.
Yeah.
I was split second angry all the time, and by the time we got to the exercise, I was just ready to rage. We're gonna make y'all moan. Like, what? I'm not even here for this right now.
Yeah, I feel like that's what he does. Like, he makes up his mind right then and there. I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to participate. And from start to finish, that's what he does.
It's sort of like this little boy, like, yeah,
Yeah,
it's like a temper
like a
tantrum, right?
tantrum. Yeah.
How does that make you feel?
Turns me into a mom, which isn't sexy. It makes me want to discipline, which I hate being because I feel like I've been his mom for so long.
She's so stern all the time.
I feel that. I feel that sternness, right? And I was also very interested to hear you disclose to him that you're afraid of getting pregnant. What would you need to feel comfortable getting pregnant again?
Girl, pop that cooch for that man.
When I had a baby, like, I mean, all the stuff, like, that experience was so negative.
Yeah, I was a beast back when we first started clubbing.
Trapped with you.
You ain't trapped nowhere. You ain't great for me, then you leave.
Stop holding her and screaming, you psycho.
I'm not psycho. You're the one that's acting psycho.
Like, no one was there to help me with her. My parents were addicts. Like, no one helped me babysit. And then I'm left, like, for a year with severe, like, depression. I had to get on medication. I was not okay.
Now I think I'm starting to understand why you're so afraid to have a baby.
And I feel like if I had another kid, I'm like, would we go through that whole same thing again?
Sean, what I need from you is what?
Sean, what I need from you is just from you to let me be ready on my own time, when I'm comfortable and when I feel like it's a good time for me.
And when is that time? What do you need?
Probably like 2 more years, I think.
Okay.
I'm not trying to rush her to have another kid.
Yeah, I think he's more just ready. He's just ready whenever.
But that makes so much sense.
But what I want to take out of your relationship by the time you leave is no more mind reading. And if you can get the mind reading out of this relationship, unless one of you is actually psychic, then both of you can get your needs met and you can have more sex. And it will probably make your marriage even better, right?
Yeah.
Alright, here go Mackenzie and her boyfriend.
This is just like the Jamaican weather.
I'm Mackenzie, and you know me from 16 and pregnant, teen mom 3. Oh my gosh. But I'm a whole woman, okay? So, you're getting to meet the new Mackenzie. We're gonna have fun.
Okay, you don't have fun at all.
Everyone's gonna have fun around you. You're easy to love.
My name is Casanio. I'm Jamaican. I am a teacher and a soccer coach. I have never been a part of the Team Mom experience. I am the Team Mom virgin.
Are you nervous to meet everyone?
I'm the second pregnant person, so.
I met my boyfriend Casanio online. I just gave him my number. If he texts me, he texts me. If he don't, he don't. And he didn't. Well, we got close really fast. Like, it was like, I want to see you again tomorrow. I want to see you the next day. We're coming up on a year. But I have felt like I have known him for a lifetime. He is such a level-headed guy. And I'm not used to that. And before, I didn't think I deserved that.
Are you nervous, honey?
I'm just kind of here, just going with the flow. Last time TV seen me, life was different. I was still married. I found out Josh was unfaithful. I knew it was the end of our marriage, and it was time to divorce. And then when my mom passed away, that's when, you know, the Cheyenne stuff went down too. I made an ignorant comment, and the backlash on that was the straw that broke the camel's back of my life. I am sorry to everyone who got affected. Words matter, and I need to say sorry to Cheyenne in person. I already did the damage. All I can do is do better. I had a really life-changing life last year, and so I just kind of found happiness and peace with you. So I don't want anything to come in between that.
Taylor, you want burgers?
I just ordered food. After the lingerie party, the hangover still kicking my ass. But we're having dinner, enjoying our time. I feel like right now, the vibes are good.
Just gonna eat my soup.
Hey, can we have a movie night?
Let's get a big screen, a projected screen.
I got a lot of bags. I got a lot of bags.
They gonna put a couple's love movie on, you know they are.
Like the Notebook or something.
I'm gonna get this up here. I don't want to have issues with anyone, and I don't want anyone to remember me as someone who
She
hurt
nervous,
them.
but she's scared to go in the
I
house.
can't just come in and pretend like there's not this tension there. I guess we go this way.
Go on. I guess.
Awkward.
Where's the hot sauce? Can you have that hot sauce?
Go in. I feel like my heart is gonna pound out of my chest, like it's gonna explode. Covers.
She's
Just
scared.
gotta own up. You know, it's the only way out is through.
Oh, hey, the new people!
Here we go.
Next time on Team Mom Family Reunion.
I need you to start taking control of your anger, because if you don't, I'll find someone that will.
He said that he would not want his daughter to become the mother that I am.
I get that you're saying you're coming from a place of ignorance, but understand that your words have power.
So, looks like on next episode, Cheyenne and Mackenzie finally talk about the little comments that Mackenzie made online. I guess a racist slur or whatever the case may be. But my thing is, I'm going to speak more about it on the next episode when they actually talk. But my thing is, if I'm not mistaken, Cheyenne made some racist comments before too on Twitter. And people was on her ass about it. But this episode was okay. It wasn't all that. It wasn't all that. But yeah, I just feel like Cory and Taylor need maybe some couples counseling or something like that. So, you know, they can talk about the cheating stuff I did. But I just feel like Cory's scared of commitment. And I don't think Taylor should necessarily rush marriage. Especially the type of person Cory is. If he's showing signs that he's scared to commit, then it gotta be something. So maybe if they have like couples therapy or something, maybe they can get like to the root issues of both, you know, of each other personally. Maybe if they can work on each other personally, then they can work on each other as a couple. And then I guess they can speak about marriage for later on down the line, but definitely not right now. So yeah, this concludes my thoughts on episode 3 of Team Mom Family Reunion. Make sure y'all leave y'all thoughts in the comment section. And I'll see y'all next week for episode 4. And this concludes today's video. So make sure y'all hit the like button. Make sure y'all subscribe and turn on those post notifications so you know when your girls didn't upload a new video. And without further ado, I'll catch y'all on the next video.